walk into a store sometimes and they're like, if you can guess how many gumballs are inside this, you can keep them all? When I was 6 years old, my first grade teacher would teach us how to do this, and it's the only math lesson I've never forgotten in my entire life. My first grade teacher marched in a class announcing that she had won a contest where there was a giant tube of Lego, and they said if you can guess how many are inside, you can keep it. Instead of guessing, she just counted how many Legos were along the length of it and counted each Lego as its own unit. She then used the formula to calculate the volume of a cylinder, and she calculated exactly how many Legos were inside, and she took it home and gave it to her daughters. She bestowed unto us the valuable information of how to do that with absolutely anything. Indeed, it's very simple, but you have to know how to do it if you're gonna smoke all the bitches at the baby shower, because one time I was 13, I went to my aunt's baby shower. They had a table full of candy and 1 jar of gummy worms, and they said if you can guess how many gummy worms are inside, you can keep the entire table of candy. Never in my entire life have I been more dedicated to a cause. I got on my hands and knees and I started calculating how many were there. The key is to ignore whatever's inside the jar and treat it like an odd unit. Count however many touch the side of the jar, and that's your length. Count how many gummy worms touch the bottom of the jar from end to end, and that's your width. Divide that by 2, put that to the power of 2, multiply that by pi, and multiply that by the length, and you get the volume of a cylinder. If you're working with a different